and welcome to the build-up from RamsTV. This is the show that tells you everything you need to know before the big game kicks off. So it all comes down to this. The final day of the campaign sees Derby County host Stoke City, with both sides knowing that a win will guarantee their place in the Championship next season. There's still plenty to be settled today at both ends of the table. We're far more concerned about matters toward the bottom on what some are calling Survival Saturday. Cardiff are already down and Plymouth's relegation will be confirmed today. They're effectively gone already due to their vastly inferior goal difference. There are 5 more teams in danger of joining them in League One next season, and all 5, Stoke, Derby, Preston, Luton and Hull, know they will be safe if they win their respective matches. A draw would also definitely be enough for Stoke. They looked safe just a couple of games ago after a 5-match unbeaten run and back-to-back wins over Cardiff and Sheffield Wednesday, but defeats to Leeds and Sheffield United have left them vulnerable. Manager Mark Robins last faced Derby with Coventry back in November. He was sacked after defeat to the Rams there, but he wasn't out of work for long, appointed at Stoke on New Year's Day, becoming their 3rd permanent boss of the campaign. A draw might not be enough for Derby if results elsewhere were to go against them, but John Eustace's men have momentum on their side after last weekend's victory at Hull and their Easter Monday win at West Brom. This is the 4th time in the past 5 seasons that Derby have had something to play for on the final day, including back in 2021 when they stayed up by a single point thanks to Martin Waghorn's late penalty against Sheffield Wednesday. In terms of the head-to-head, Derby are unbeaten in 4 against Stoke at Pride Park, but were beaten in the return fixture back in November. Stoke looking to do the double over Derby then for the first time in nearly 20 years. The Championship title and 2 playoff places are still up for grabs today as well. Leeds are the favourites to finish top, while Bristol City and Coventry have the odds in their favour to finish in the top 6. Coventry against Middlesbrough could be the key game in the playoff race. Derby could still end the day as high as 17th in the Championship. The Rams have the best goal difference of anyone in the bottom 10. I wonder if that could matter at the end of the day. A little later you'll hear from Rams boss John Eustace. First, Ebou Adams, who's had a fantastic season for the Rams, named Players Player and Player of the Season this week, and it's just about sunk in.
Normally I've got a lot of things to say, but that was probably one of the few times that I've actually was lost for words. But no, it's sunk in, and I messaged the boys and said, like, thank you very much. It's do you know, I'm so happy, like, to win an award, and especially when it comes from your teammates. Like, it's a bigger feeling, as well as the fans as well, to win that. It just, it's still ain't sunk in yet, but it's just nice to be appreciated, and then hopefully I can continue to do what I'm doing.
One final question about you. You might not remember this, but earlier in the season we spoke and I joked that you'd never be in the running for top scorer. And I feel like you sort of took it personally. 6 goals for the season, your best goal scoring career. How pleased have you been with that?
Yeah, I did take it a little personal, didn't I? I was secretly trying to chase Jez, but he just kept getting further and further away. And I'm thinking, this is harder than I think. But no, it's good to be, do you know what, be amongst the goals. It's nice, and you know what, it's the opportunity that the gaffer's given me to get in the box and get more opportunities to score. And he says that I could be in threat in both boxes, like defending our box and getting another in the butt of a box and try to get more goals. And I'm glad that I can adapt to my game now, and hopefully I can carry it on. Next time probably catch Jez or go past him.
Before we look to Saturday, a word on last Saturday. Tell me about those final 10 minutes at Hull. I guess from maybe the moment that Nathaniel Menners-Lang wins that free kick down the left-hand side.
Do you know what? It was good. I went into that game not knowing the Luton score, so it was more of a case of us just focusing on ourselves. And I think for us as a group, it's just we just focus on ourselves and do what we can do. I think if we give everything, then that's all we can do. We don't know what happens. We can't control what's out of our hands. And you know, I'm not surprised. Mendez-Lang coming off the bench to win a free kick, Fozzie putting in an unbelievable delivery. Nat Phillips put one of the incredible leap and then a great header to put it past. And I think it's one of them days where someone throughout the season will pop up and do something amazing, and every single one of the team has done that, stepped up to the plate and delivered, which is good. So one more game to do that, and then we'll give everything.
Yeah, and it puts you in a good position going into the weekend. Things can and may get complicated. How do you approach a game like this where things can change, but ultimately your fate is in your own hand.
I think that's the positive. It's in our hands. So, like I said, we've been in the Championship. The Championship's probably one of the most funniest leagues ever. And I remember saying it to you when we was rock bottom. Things change so fast, so we can't take it for granted. So all I say to the boys is just give everything, because like as you said, Championship is the funniest league. Anything can changes so quick. You could be in the relegation zone, you could be out of it, you could be close to the playoff, you can be sneaking into the promotions and whatnot. But I think, like you said, the good thing is it's in our hands, and we will give it everything, and I'm sure the boys will. And as approaching the game, I think it's as any other game really. There are times where you can be nervous, there's times, but I think just enjoy the moment. It is a pressure game, but like I said, it's one of the games you don't get to play often. So I think for us boys, we're just going to enjoy it.
It's a sellout. How pleased are you that it's at home to finish the season?
I'm buzzing it's at home because we personally think we've got the best fans, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm not surprised it's a sellout because I think that's all you guys post, sell out every home game and away game, which is nice to see. So I think it's I hope they come in with full voice and support us, because I'm sure I'll be looking forward to it, and it will give me an extra 10% to put onto the pitch, and hopefully boys will do the same as well.
Ebou, very best of luck for Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Ebou Adams there. Well, it was quite a night at Pride Park on Tuesday. Ebou not the only winner as we celebrated the 2024-25 season for Derby County. Take a look.
Saves and they a bit of a contribution to your team winning, they feel a little bit better. An honour in itself, so playing games and adding my part to the squad, helping them out every week is amazing. That's all I can ask for.
It's a great honour it shows how hard I've worked, and do you know what, I only can thank my teammates, the fans, everyone for welcoming me into this club, and do you know what, I only can thank you guys because you guys have been amazing to me.
Well, congratulations again to all our winners. Here's the lineup for the final day of the Championship season. Something at stake in 8 of the 12 games getting underway at lunchtime. Burnley will need a favour from Plymouth if they're to pip Leeds to the title. Bristol City and Coventry both know that wins at home will seal their playoff spots. Derby are the only side in the relegation fight with a home fixture on this final day. Oh, what a job John Eustace has done since returning to Derby County still less than 3 months ago. Just 10 games ago, Derby were bottom of the Championship and 4 points from safety. Today they come into the final day of the season with their fate in their own hands. Here's the head coach.
Excited, yeah. Everyone's looking forward to the game. We've put a lot of hard work and effort to get this to this point, and we're looking forward to the challenge on Saturday.
And how have the players been for you this week?
Brilliant, yeah. As I have in every other training session we've had since we've been here, fully focused, really good attitude. So everyone will be ready for it.
Any major injury updates for us out of this one?
No, quite fortunate. Obviously, no one's missing. No one's come back. Unfortunately, not. But we're getting the majority of the players back now, and the level of training keeps getting better and better because of that. And we've got no injuries going into this Saturday.
You earned that really important win at Hull last Saturday. Has that changed how you approach this game at all?
No, not at all. We were pretty confident that we'd always be the last game. And we need to be competitive in the game, and the results at the weekends made no difference to that. And we prepared properly this week, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Plenty of potential permutations. I'm sure things will change throughout the day. Ultimately, though, your fate is in your own hands. Is that a situation you'd have taken if offered when you arrived, still less than 3 months ago?
Yeah, definitely. The last time game of the season to stay in the Championship. It's a really exciting day, and everyone's going to have to play their part. You were in a similar situation a year ago with Blackburn, came down to the final there of the season. Can you take anything from that? I know that the circumstances are slightly different. Yeah, no, it's different circumstances now, and what happened last year happened. The most important thing is that we go into the game on Saturday competitive, excited about the challenge, and hopefully we can do ourselves proud. Stoke in a similar position to yourselves. It's a club you know very well. Captain, what do you expect from them? A really tough game. Obviously, Mark's an exceptional manager, very experienced. They've got a very good squad of players there. And we know it's going to be a really tough game, but one we're really looking forward to. It's a game at home. It's a sellout once again. What's your final message to those supporters this season? Thanks for all the efforts up to now. They've been magnificent, and we're going to need one huge effort again on Saturday. There'll be some difficult moments, there'll be some real tough moments, but I know that the Derby fans are going to get us through them moments, and please just keep behind the boys, and hopefully we can all get a win and all do it together. Best of luck. Thank you. That's Derby boss John Eustace. Let's take one final look at the relegation race before we go. The key games happening at Ashton Gate, Fratton Park and the Hawthorns. 5 teams still scrapping to avoid joining Plymouth Argyle and Cardiff in League One next season. All 5 know a win keeps them in the Championship, including the 2 in action here at Pride Park Stadium. It's Derby County against Stoke City, and it is a sellout. But you can watch the action on RamsTV. We're available everywhere outside the UK today, so get your Game Pass now at dcfc.co.uk. Matchday Live with you from the earlier time of midday. I'll see you then. Goodbye.